Alrighty, here I am. Hello, hello. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Ran into some issues. Stuff like compiling shaders, and then my microphone arm came off my desk. It's all fixed now. All good. And it's winter! The worst season. Judging from the look of it, we're not even deep into it yet. So. We have, as usual, a whole bunch of people who want us to do stuff. This is not the best. This is a terrible system, so, for reviewing past messages. So we'll go to quests instead. Okay. I need to meet with Poppy, for Fire and Device. And I have, these things. Go and harvest fluxweed. I can probably do that, so let's go ahead and track that. Speak with Sebastian in the Undercroft. There's no way anything that we're going to do with Sebastian in the Undercroft is going to go well, because I'm pretty sure he has not given up on his exploration of the dark arts. Okay. Lost child. The date. Oh, I need to. I thought I talked to Nellie to let her know about that, but whatever. Oh yes, and there's that thing. Quidditch pitch, all this stuff. Okay, where's Nellie? Right over there. I swear I talked to you already after I got the Daedalian keys.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
I was able to follow all 16.
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Okay. Right. So, fluxweed. Right. Let me see. Which of these is the astronomy tower again? Astronomy wing. Okay. So yeah, this is astronomy wing. I'm trying to manually get up. Oh, hi, Sebastian.
Trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Understandable. Wait, no, not Sebastian. You're ominous. Sorry. Griffin. Okay. So, I'm going to attempt to find my way manually. What was this? Oh, that's, right. That's the way to the Undercroft. Okay. But right now, I'm going to the Room of Requirement. I'm going to try to do it without a map marker. Because what kind of student would I be if I couldn't find my way around the castle? That looks like the right staircase. Yes. Okay. No, let's keep going up. Here we go.
Galleons and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Hello, friends. Oh, what's she doing? Unclear. I think he's trying to cast Lumos, but I'm afraid it's going to explode in a minute. I'm sure Black does think we have fleas. Okay. It's the right... This is the right way. Yeah, there's the tutus. Room of requirement. I did it. I'm learning. It's only taken me, what is this, 9 episodes? Which is, let's see, 9 times 4. 9 times 9 is 18. 18 and 18, that's going to be what? 36. Okay, talk to Deke. Hello, Deke. What do you got for me?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought
Oh, yes.
you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Why did it get so foggy all of a sudden?
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
I've already
Deke
got
has
them.
seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires.
Okay.
Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Okay. Foal of the Dead. Okay, do I have any unidentified gear? I do. Dreamer's Nightwear. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Cobalt here with a message in German. Good something. Yellow. What? I'm not sure what gets is. Or a bend. Alright. Hello, Niffler. Niffler appears to need some niffling. Where did... Oh, yes. That's right. Last time I reworked this area. Oh, how am I? Okay. I am fine. Okay. Unfortunately, I still don't have any word on whether I'll be able to have midweek streams yet. Hopefully soon-ish. But you have come in time for beasts. Which is these nifflers, which are niffling. Alright. Do you think they went with the magical approach to brushing because they didn't want to make a petting animation? You're fine. Okay. No, H. Okay. This niffler, which is... Oh, right here. In Terraria, you can pet the dog. Well, I imagine that petting the dog in Terraria is was very, very simple to... Excuse me! Tried to steal my brush. Very, very simple to animate. Nope, not you. Alright. Dang it. Also, Terraria, Cobalt has a petable bunny named Loaf. Duly noted. Okay, you. Fur. You have already collected. You somehow escaped the brush. Alright. Do. Honestly, collecting the stuff from these beasts is the most annoying part of this, because, you know, the actual care actions, you can target which beasts you want to take care of, whereas with the collection feature, it's kind of hit or miss. Oh yes, here, have a have a just a standard football. That's a British football, mind you. Enjoy. All right. Now then, I also... There's that up there, but before I do that, I don't want to forget why I came here in the first place. Which was... Nope, not that. There's too much German in the chat today. I cannot understand. Let's see. Ah, Fluxweed stem. That's what I needed. Okay. I need to use some potions. Got all of these things occupied. Ah, Cobalt says he would like to play football. I wouldn't. Do I not have Fluxweed? Huh. Okay, hold on. Okay, if I empty this pot... Okay, this is the wrong size, so let's go back to Didney. Okay. Do I not have any medium pots? Herbology. No, I do not have medium pots. No, wait, that's the... I'm in the wrong category. There we go. I do have medium pots. Okay. Ah, but Shrivel Fig... sorry. Fluxweed needs a large pot. Okay. Come on. There. Okay. Man, this is... using spells for, like, customizing the Room of Requirements and taking care of the beasts is kind of a nuisance. Okay, no, that's not the right section. I guess this is what we get for designing for consoles. Okay, potions. No, not potions. Herbology. I need a large pot. Alright. Alright. And in this large pot, we'll go to Fluxweed. And let's add some fertilizer to each of these. Okay. The focus potion. Okay. Huh? Restock my Wigan Wells. There. Okay. You are done. You are done. And you are done. Okay. Now then. Okay, let's go to Hogsmeade real quick. Get the spellcraft we need. Oh yes, that's right. It's winter now. So now there's Christmas decorations. Hey Cobalt, you might be interested to know that there are very likely going to be dragons in this episode. Although I am not sure you will like the context in which there will be dragons.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Alright, Mr. Brown. Breeding pen, yes. Potting table with large pot. I've already got the... Okay. Breeding pen.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Alright. Get rid of all this stuff that I don't need. While I'm here. I do not need pajamas, thank you. Ooh. My current gear is kind of falling behind, isn't it? Okay. Okay, all of this stuff is better than what I've got, except for these ornate ebony gloves. So... Get rid of duplicates I don't need. 68 versus 73. 74, 81. All right. Okay. Right.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I'm not sure what exactly he's going to do with all those clothes, but he's going to do something. Secret rooms, the room of requirement. Okay.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
All right. I see. Swamp. Okay. I think I know where I will be moving the Thestrals.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Okay. Ooh, what's this? Ah, this is just to get from here to here. Cobalt says, why doesn't his room do that? Because your room is not magic. Alright, so... I am going to grab all these thestrals. How do I... No. Move to
Settle
inventory.
yourself. I mean you no harm.
Okay, so now I can have one more species in here. Well, I have this bird. And this place is generally the room of birds, so... Alright. Hello. Get brushed. Cobalt says Stellaris overhaul in a couple days. Will they ever... Will they ever not be overhauling Stellaris? No more pops? Wow. That's a big change. How does that work? As pops are being changed as drastically as removing the tile system. Ah, I see. All right, you brushed. I like how the brushes chase the flying birds. Wait, come back here. Nah. Hello, Caligo. Alright, you have been swooped. Wow, the brushes are still trying to catch up to some of them. New espionage action, you can abduct people. So your Democratic Crusader Fox can do some genuine liberating. That sounds more like it was meant for, you know, the classic alien abduction scenario. Okay, I already got a feather from Highwing. So she is good. Oh, but while I am here, I can now place trees. These trees do not really look like they belong here, do they? Lofty tree. Twisted tree. Maybe. More food for the swarm, says Cobalt. Green. Alright. Have a treat. Have a treat. Oh yes, I'm low on moonstone. Okay, how much moonstone does the pen actually cost? 15. I can probably get that from within the room.
Revelio.
No, that's a beard. Yep. Friggin' leeches. Why are there leeches in the room of requirement? mineral tables. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I can get up there from here.
Revelio.
There we go. One. For my pets to eat, or for them to eat my pets.
Revelio.
Also, they're not supposed to be pets. They're supposed to be rescued wild animals. But this game does not think things through. Bats. I guess I did end up with bats in the room of requirement. Nobody ever uses this space. I don't have any cave-dwelling beasts. Aside from the bats, of course. But I can't pet the bats or feed the bats. Perfect for a hippogriff den? I guess so. They don't seem to be using it as a hippogriff den. Alright. Anything else up here? Ah, this is up here. A tall pillar. And some ashwinder eggs to set the whole place on fire. Alright, to the swamp. Yeah, that looks a lot better now that there are a few trees around. Oh, I see some more moonstone there.
Revelio.
Okay. Okay, let me get moonstone from in here too.
Revelio.
Let's see. Usually there's some over there, but not right now, apparently. Well, there is... Yeah, this should be plenty, I think. So, no, I don't need to attack the floor. Okay. Oh, no, this is not the way up. This is the way up.
Revelio.
Okay, there's moonstone up here somewhere. Here. And there will probably be some in the new area as well.
Revelio.
We good? Looks like it. It occurs to me that it is neither winter nor night like ever in this vivarium. Any young creatures we breed are not going to be prepared for the wild. No, not down there. Up here. Alright. Swamp. Okay. Here, meanwhile, it will always be night. Oh boy, my vivarium comes with a dead dragon. Stabbed with a sword.
Revelio.
Perhaps it's more of a necronium. Alright. Toadstools. Now, leeches make sense here.
Revelio. Revelio.
A low wall.
Revelio.
Oh, mushrooms. Did I collect the mineral tables? Let's see. Were those a thing? Not beast items. Oh, no, those wouldn't be out here. Those would be in the... I cannot remember, actually.
Revelio.
I think you mentioned that last time, but I can't remember if I got them or not. I didn't see him in the Spellcraft store a minute ago, so... Alright. Oh, I built them. Oh, yeah, that's right. I put them in the center room. Right. Okay. So... First of all, let's build a beast feeder. That can go here. I think I need some light. Do I have lamps? Nope, I don't have lamps. Wait, what's another category? Nope. Okay. Beast breeding pen. This seems like a decent place for this. Okay. Now then. H. Release the Thestrals. Here they are. Okay, so now... I can do this. Okay. Breed offspring for any species where you have a male and female active in the vivarium. So, Thestral species... And then... Okay. Well, this one does not seem to be having a good time at the moment. Then again, I don't think they ever look like they're having a good time. Alright, probably should have let her eat first. Alright. You guys are eating. Brush, brush, brush. Okay, so it's going to be like... $30 until this lady stops having a rough time of it. She seems to be doing a bit better. Alright. Well, I have enough for a second... Ooh, okay, there's more stuff this way. Highwing deserves a chick? Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Not exactly in those terms, but... I have enough for another breeding pen. Low raised floor. So, is it raised or is it not raised? Parkour. Alright. Now then. Now, we are kind of jumping to conclusions and assuming that Highwing and Caligo are a breeding pair, but, well, I suppose they can always just not. Okay. So, this seems like a good place for the breeding pen. Assuming I can build in here. The floor does not seem flat, so maybe I can't. Nope. All right, then. You know, this game does not need to be this strict with, where things are allowed to be built. Okay. Is this area buildable? This looks kind of, this looks only kind of flat. Nope, not remotely. Alright. Other side of the thing it is. Hello, Caligo. Alright. By the way, I am accepting names for other creatures. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough moonstone. Alright, then. I will get more moonstone later. Okay. Good luck, Highwing. Enjoy your, rather ugly nest, actually. Which may be full of flies. Let's see. There's a doll in there for some reason. Okay. So, Thestrals are thested. Hippogriffs are griffed. Caligo is completely bewildered. I will do some stuff and then come back later. Around an hour 10. All right. So, Professor Garlic's assignment is read. Okay, I need to grow and harvest fluxweed. Okay. And I need to attend Beasts class during the day. Seems appropriate. Okay. Alright, I should probably swap to higher quality gear. I'll need to customize it a bit, I think. Man, wizards have such terrible fashion. Oh yes, the mineral tables. Thank you. And, oh, that's that. Good grief. Oddly, it kind of works. It's terrible. I hate it. but it kind of works. Give me my coat. Okay, give me my standard, just regular glasses. That's bookish, half room. There. That works. Technically, those are prankster spectacles. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, those gloves don't really work with that. Okay. Go back to... Was it these? No. That works. Those are fingerless gloves. Elf-made ivory gloves. Green striped gloves. Yeah, back to this. I did have a hat. Did I have a hat? I'm not sure. Alright. Okay. These things. So that's 30 moonstone right there. Alright. So. I don't have a grap horn. View traits. I don't want binding. Give me... Okay, concentration 1. Seems like a good thing to have on a hat. I have so much puffskein fur. Alright, you... you're as upgraded as you can get right now. View traits. Let's do... a resistance trait. What's that? Those require Kneasel fur, which I don't have yet because I don't have... Wait, I could put my Kneasels out. Where would I put them? Kneasels do not seem like something that would enjoy being in a swamp. I'll leave that in case I decide I like Bombarda. This, however, let's double down on Incendio for this. And for these, let's go with, let's see, Herbology 2. And let's upgrade. Okay. Upgrade a piece of gear 3 times. Alright. Oh yes. Is my flaxweed ready to harvest? Sorry, fluxweed. Yes. Put down roots, grow every type of plant. Okay. Itchy, itchy, itch, 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 itch. Okay, fine. Pick up this fertilizer. Can I pick this up? No. Need to use some potions. Hold on. Okay. I wish I could sell the plants that I'm growing. That seems like it would be very useful. But no, all I can sell is the highly endangered beasts. All right. Okay, so Professor Garlic, she will be in the herbology wing. I'm going to turn off the... Actually, hold on. If I go to settings and I go to one of these random buttons, is this accessibility? Yeah, this is accessibility. Okay, I'm going to actually turn off the minimap pathing, because I think I can find my way there on my own at this point, hopefully. Right. So, I need... Oh, it's night. I need to get first to the entrance hall. Yeah, with a map marker but no guidelines, I think I should be fine. So let's start by getting to the ground floor. I mean, I could just fast travel. Oh, there's a student. Oh, maybe I was in there all night. Now it's morning. All right. Looks like it should be a straight shot, actually. So this will take me out into the Transfiguration Courtyard. And from the Transfiguration Courtyard, this is going to be the entrance hall? Yeah, and then the greenhouse is on the other side of the entrance hall. Okay. Now to completely overheat, because I'm walking into a greenhouse wearing a winter coat.
The Forbidden Forest? Are you trying to get yourself killed? Do you have any clue what kind of creatures live in there? You're lucky.
Dug bogs, mostly.
My God, when you come back, you'll wish you weren't.
You know, the wizarding world is kind of big on, like, collective punishment and public shaming, isn't it? It's really a sort of a vindictive culture.
You. Just the person I need.
One second, Samantha. I've got class to attend. Are those shrivel figs?
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
Oh, God, no.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Do I need to flipendo your bouncing tentaculars?
This spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Why would I cast flipendo on pots? Okay. F, right, space, space. Okay. F, right, space, space. This is not the right symbol for flipendo at all. It's supposed to be a swirl.
If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're
swirl.
welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
All right, Flipendo. What kind of spell is it? Here. Upwards and backwards. Setting up and extending juggles. Instantly is useful for solving puzzles and exploiting certain enemies' weaknesses. Okay. Alright.
Flipendo.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Defendo.
Wait, why do I have Defendo? Flipendo, like Aki, is a force spell capable of dispelling violet shield charms by flipping targets upside down.
Flipendo.
Alright.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I imagine
suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
I'm
sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the contrary, I was shown great kindness. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
Was it Serona Ryan?
It was indeed. How on earth did you know that?
Serona has been a good friend to me as well. In fact, I retrieved a box of letters from Mrs. Sprottle for her.
Oh, darling Mrs. Sprottle. She was always astonished I knew as much magic as I did, being Muggle-born. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime.
assuming they survived
Let's
that
get
long.
to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Like, Sebastian at least is getting into trouble.
Oh,
Alright.
you! Just the person I need.
Hello, Samantha.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine.
Vindictive,
I
yes.
won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever. Especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feat may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Where should I look?
Why was Marmaduke's tomb cursed?
The curse is the result of an intense sibling rivalry between Granham Dale and his younger brother Marmaduke.
Ah.
Marmaduke was a famed herbologist, and Granham resented the attention that he received.
Sibling rivalry? Sounds as if it might run in the family.
But I would never intentionally curse my brother, not like Granham did. When their
Good.
mother died, Marmaduke was given the prized family crest. Granham felt that as the eldest child, he should have been given it. Years later, when Marmaduke died, Granham stole it and cursed the tomb so that none in the Dale family could ever pay their respects.
Vindictive.
How do you know it's safe? I don't want my feet to turn into beets as well.
Oh, but the curse only applies to Marmaduke's descendants, as my brother so aptly demonstrated.
Ah.
That's why I need your help. You're unrelated to my family, so the curse wouldn't affect you.
Okay.
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task.
No, it's never
You'll
that
find
simple
it
with
just
me.
east of the hamlet of Brockborough.
Brockborough. Okay. Alrighty.
Your help. My family is indebted to you.
Beating a curse. Alright. So from here to Beasts
I need
class.
to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
The most I get ever relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Alright. Hmm. 1.3 kilometers. This is a pretty small map, all things considered. Okay. Snowstorm, great. Well, at least I'm dressed better for it than anybody else around here. Wait, I got the wrong scarf on. I have a much cooler scarf. Gear. Scarf. And... is it this one? Yeah, that'll do. Wait, hold on.
I don't send many owls to myself, but it is nice to get them. What? Don't look at me like that. I sent a love letter to Imelda Ray's once, but I think...
I'm on the wrong end of things, aren't I? Let's see. This way? No. Yes? Yes. Looks like I already got that chest. Where's this go? Yeah, the stink bomb corridor. Yes. This is where I want to be.
My family loves them.
Alright, and there we are. Moon calf. That was stolen from Lord of the Rings.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the dung in this class.
All right.
Take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
Yes.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
All right.
Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
F, right, space. Okay.
Well
All right.
done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
These pumpkins? Okay.
Bombarda. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Levioso.
Nope, no.
Bombarda.
Okay. Alrighty. Still got a little bit of time left before the baby beasts will be ready. So, let's just have a poke around. Oh yes, here's the Allery. There's lots of moonstone on the way to the Allery. Actually, less moonstone than I remember, and more toadstools. There's some.
Revelio.
Okay, I think I got everything that's actually in the Owlery, so... We got about 5-ish minutes left.
Revelio.
Alright, so this is taking us around to this bridge. that way, huh? Let's see. What's the range on Bombarda? Ah, it needs a target. Okay. Let's start making our way back. Man, what a rickety bridge. I would hate to have to cross this thing. Yeesh.
Revelio.
Still not sure how the clock tower is supposed to work. There's a puzzle in there that I've yet to figure out.
Talk about this? If I could undo all that happened that day, I would. Get away from me.
Let's see. Ah, okay. Follow the dead. Okay. Oh, here's the Symphony Hall, which means up that way. Okay. Hello, the Forgotten Six, who says it's good to be back. Welcome back. Also, somebody should ping Cobalt and tell him that there's about to be bouncing baby beasts. What's this? Where does this take me? Here.
Revelio.
A checkerboard wand. Well. I see. All right. So. Let's see. Do I have enough moons?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, great.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons.
Nice.
With that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh. If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me.
Yes, bouncing baby beasts.
Keep looking for those moons, You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all this.
Let's see. Alright, so I need to get to Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower, which is it this way? Whose beasts are they? They're my beasts. Because I rescued them from the wild so that poachers can't get them. This is not right. Okay. I'll find my way there eventually. I'm trying to get better at navigating the castle, which is why I'm doing all this stuff without my map trails. Okay, so this takes me... This is the entrance hall. So this goes down... There we go. Into the... There's the dragon fresco. Okay. So from here, I take this left. Get rid of the poachers. Here's the problem. The poachers respawn.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium.
Ooh.
Aloha Mora.
And finally figure out what's behind these gargoyles. Okay, behind these gargoyles are probably just interchangeable stuff. Alright, we have first year cap. Yep, standard loot. Here we have message from Headmaster Black. I've been advised that various members of the staff would like to organize a social gathering. I have no objection to this and shall leave it to those so inclined to fraternize, ensuring that such activities fall outside of school hours, of course, and that nothing so jovial as to disrupt my concentration should occur. Likely I shall be busy on the date, but will review the invitation when received. I recognize that my absence will mar the engagement. Also, 1/2 of an hour should be sufficient, and please be mindful that any sort of musical presence would be strictly prohibited. No confectionery shall be served lest they attract a stray rat or Kniezel. Also, please try to limit the number involved in the frivolity to 4. This is Black's office, then. Orbicular gold. And regular gold.
Revelio.
Ah, moon thing.
A demiguise.
But unfortunately, I can't get to it right now.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Okay. He seems pleasant, says the Forgotten Six with presumable sarcasm. Okay, up the top. Sorry. Hello, Kobold. You are about to witness bouncing baby beasts. I just need to climb infinite stairs to get to them.
My family has a lot of mugwort.
That will be $350, the Forgotten Six. Oh, Kobold's been here the whole time. I see. Well, now Cobalt also has to pay $350 before he can see the bouncing baby beasts. Alright, first up, Thestrals. Alright. So, where is this bouncing baby beast? There's the bouncing baby beast. Hold on.
Lumos.
Hello, bouncing baby beast. Thestral offspring. I can interact. And off it goes. Pay with your soul? No, you may not pay with your soul. Zoomies. Very clumsy zoomies. Okay. Right. Brush the bouncing baby beast.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Alright. No, not you. Okay, I already collected your Thestral hair, or whatever it was. Alright. Now... Hold on. Alright, everybody's good, so let's have another bouncing baby beast. Off they go. Okay. And over here, there will be another bouncing baby beast. This bouncing baby beast is currently invisible. There's Highwing. Here we go. Bouncing baby beast. Hello, bouncing baby beast. Extremely... That looks weird. Alright, brush the bouncing baby beast. You are not ready to be interacted with for some reason. Okay, you're eating. Alright. Why do they only eat when I'm here? Oop, that's not what I wanted.
Everything's all right now.
Okay, there you are. Oh, my brush is going to have to chase down that bird. Okay. Look next to the baby's name. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it's male and it has a star. Hello, offspring. I don't have names for any of these offspring or any of my creatures yet. No one's standing next to it. Not sure. I don't see anything... Ah, star equals rare, apparently. Okay. Alright, that's Highwing. Okay, H. U. I'm gonna summon you. So I need your feather. Okay. There we go. Bouncing baby beasts. Oh. I almost forgot we can have another bouncing baby beast. Hold on. How many... Okay, we have 12 beasts. Well, we have 9. We can have 12. All right. Here. I guess that was just the what you call it making sounds. The moonstone. It is in the portrait as well. The star. All right. That's an hour 20. I need to get some questing done. Okay. Hello, Deke.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
All right. Do I have any unidentified gear? No, I have unidentified gear. Okay. All right. I guess I better take care of these beasts, and then I'm off to the tomb. All right. All right. Anyone hasn't been brushed yet? Everybody's brushed. Now they just need fed. They can do that from the the feeder. Or if I'm around, I can just feed them by hand. You're good. You're on the pumpkins. Come on. There you go. Hold on. Somebody still has... over there. Okay, that's the other toad over there. Alrighty. Okay, and you. Excuse you. Okay, I do believe... use breeding pen in here too. But whence shall I put it? There are puffskeins in my way. Come on, puffskeins. Come on. Okay, fine. Maybe I will put it over here then. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of that. Then... breeding pen. And... house... Okay, hold on. I need to view this from the other angle. I can make the house bigger with a giant door. Or I can make it tiny and have a tiny door. Not sure they thought through the scaling on that one. There. And let's have some trees. Yeah, this game really does not need to be this aggressive about its item spacing. There. That's good for now. Okay. Oh yes, and I should probably have like a couple trees around here. Like a... Come on. Big tree. No, there's not space for the big tree. Wait. Yes. Big tree. Okay. It's better. Oh, we could use a tree in that corner too. I like trees. Trees are a good thing to have. Twisted tree. There. There we go, that's better. Okay. Now, I'm going to go do some questing. I shall go to the Dale family tomb to start with. Let's see. I shall start from here, I guess. Never been up this way. I will go to Brockborough.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
There are enemies out here. dark mongrels with their howling fur. I'm going to explode them.
Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Now to collect the howling fur. So Bombarda is area of effect.
Revelio.
There we go. You're just a cow. Alright. So, Keenbridge, Hogsmeade. Trolls and centaurs that way. Whoever put this here is not funny, apparently. This area is considered dangerous by the Ministry of Magic. Okay. I could fast travel, but, you know, what's the point of an open world game if you don't wander around the open world? Oop, even in the winter, the honking daffodils do not shut up. All the other flowers are long gone, but the honking daffodils remain. Honking daffodils are eternal. I wonder if they're related to the untitled goose. Oh, hold on. There are butterflies over here, apparently. Which means a new spellcraft. Here they are.
Revelio.
Are we going up this way? Not yet. Aha. Large tables. Oh, okay, those things. Chests beneath bridges tend to be... Nope, that's not a stealth chest. This is a loosened black and white pinstripe scarf. Now then, let's do this side of the bridge. I should do a lot of my traveling at night. Huh. There's a moon calf in a cage here. But no... This feels like a trap.
Aloha Mora.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to be ready to grab it. Oh yeah, I forgot to actually breed anything in that, in the main area. Alright. Up you go. And 1, 2, and 3. Alright, you will join the others.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Onward into the mountains. More red dots. That's spiders. Yep, that's spiders. Go away, spiders. Just 400 meters. Ooh, there's an astronomy table. Or perhaps these things would be better described as astrology tables. So here's not Braca, that's where Cal Kestis hid and worked as a scrapper. I'm still not sure what we get for completing these.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Corvus, yes. Personally, I don't see it. Okay, fine. I will explode you. Break a shield charm with an ancient magic throw. I don't think wolves have shield charms. Ooh, there's a beast area over here. What have we here?
Revelio.
Oh, Kneasels. Something red over there. Okay, so... hold on. F2. Then F... 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. You. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Levioso.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Got it.
I'll look after you. Revelio.
And you. Okay. I want to, like, take them together because presumably they're a family unit. Okay.
Levioso.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
All right. Ancient magic. Over there, behind the spiders.
Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda.
I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. We've been looking for you.
Confringo.
Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
Confringo.
I should warn you.
Yep.
I won't make the same mistakes myself.
Stupid one.
I just saved your life.
Confringo. Stupid one. Bombarda. Stupid one.
Ow.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Quite the impressive fighter, aren't you?
Confringo.
Okay, I'm guessing that when I activate this, yep. Alright.
Confringo. Protego.
A venomous matriarch.
Levioso. Flipendo. Stupid. Confringo. Bombarda. Stupid one. Flipendo. Confringo. Stupid one. Confringo.
Oh, hold on. I need a... I have a thing. Descendo. That's what you want.
Descendo. Stupefy. Descendo. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Alright.
Revelio.
Up there. Why would the Kneasels live so close to these freaky giant spiders? Let's see, there's a puzzle here. Let's see. Alright then, broom. I can't enter while mounted? I can't enter what while mounted? Oh, I'm not allowed to get close, am I? But I'm landing is unavailable right now. Really? 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 And I really don't like it when, like, games are arbitrary about how you solve puzzles. Like, there's no good reason why I shouldn't have been able to ride my broom there or dismount on the roof, which, you know, I was very clearly able to climb. Alright, and then there's this as well. Oh, okay, so this is a combination lock.
Glad it was never locked up here.
Okay, first the... Okay.
Descendo. Accio. Flipendo. Depulso.
Well, I've got plenty of stuff to do. Maybe that's a story thing I'll get to later. Campfire here.
Revelio.
Dead cow. Lots of dead stuff. Progress notes. Week 1 etiquette may have been too ambitious a start. It seems we must first cover the fundamentals of not smashing, so trolls. We'll keep this in mind, but proceed to week 2, still vicious. Week 2 only produces a string of grunts, still vicious. Week 3, he has the right temperament for it, but lashes out indiscriminately. Somehow more vicious? Troll lesson planned. Week 1, social grace and etiquette. Please, thank you, pardon me, sorry. Week 2, elocution. The witch went flying over for the snitch and fell in a ditch. Week 3, security training.
Revelio.
So, I did see a sign warning of trolls, yes. Chickens.
Levioso.
There. The chicken is flying. Hello. stealing this person's stuff. As per usual. Okay, where's the... there it is.
Ah, Rockburrow. Always a lovely place to visit. Give my best to either of the Thistlewoods if you see them. Or both.
Alright.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Oh dear. Hello, Miss Ricketts.
Is everything all right?
If the Hamlet sent you here to talk to me about... I know what I have to do. It's not every day a girl has to put down her own troll.
Ah.
I should be allowed to work up to it.
What do you mean your own troll?
I thought that's why you were here. I'm sorry. I suppose if you spend enough time with trolls, you forget your manners. I'm Alexandra. I didn't mean to be short with you. With Ranrock's lot seemingly everywhere, I thought the Hamlet could use a bit more security. But my plan has gone awry. I apologized when he almost trampled half the Hamlet yesterday. He just needs more time. But everyone wants him gone. They think it's mad, my training a troll. Impossible, even.
Those will be your notes I found then.
It certainly takes a lot of courage to try, I'll give you that.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I wish others felt the same. But I suppose I understand why everyone's been so concerned. What made me think I could train him? I should have learned from Barnabas the Barmy. But he's my troll and my problem. I'll be honest. I'm afraid I won't be able to take care of him. He's stronger than any troll I've ever encountered. I wish I knew someone else who could do it.
What exactly were you training the troll to do?
I was hoping to train him to serve as protection for us. Frankly, I struggled to teach him even a word or two. Couldn't give him even a semblance of self-control.
Who's Barnabas the Barmy?
Surely you've seen the tapestry of him at Hogwarts. It hangs in the 7th floor corridor. He allegedly tried to train trolls for the ballet. You can imagine how that turned out.
I'm not thrilled at the prospect, but I'll consider it.
Oh, no. I didn't mean to suggest that you should do it. In fact, you should avoid the area just southwest of here. At least until I work up the courage to do what needs to be done.
Troll control. Green says security trolls are a thing in the story.
Hamlet. That could be devastating. Let's see what's up your sleeve.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
Let's see. Bernard Nidier to Eddie Thistlewood. The Goblin Rebellion's attacks on Feldcroft are becoming more frequent. They seem to be searching for something. At least I failed to find another reason why they would target our little hamlet. Regardless, trade is suffering and people are struggling. Feldcroft could certainly benefit from your creativity and optimism right now. You always seem to have the cleverest ideas. Any suggestions, my friend? I'm not sure how much longer Feldcroft
I'd be
can survive.
grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes, From what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Okay.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
Alright. What do you
What do
sell?
you have for sale?
You sell...
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much
plants.
safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Okay.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
I'll be able to put that to good use.
Okay. Ouch.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Kidnapped cabbage.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
This lock looks different, interestingly.
Revelio.
What have we here? Aside from broken lighting. An unidentified outfit item. Dearest Eddie, I was so pleased to receive your letter. It's been too long since you've been home. You may be interested to know that my time with the Ministry will soon be coming to an end. It seems they forced me into an early retirement, and there's not much I can do to change their minds. No matter, in all my years as an Auror, I've seen over and over again how those at the top are more interested in preserving their place than in actually serving those about them. But that's enough of that. There will be time enough to tell you the tales of my life out here in the great big world when we meet again. You'll be happy to know that I'm coming home soon, although I'm thinking of settling in Upper Hogsfield upon my return, still nearby. I intend to enjoy the time I have left. There are still mysteries to solve after all. Ever your sister, Helen Thistlewood.
Revelio.
Okay. I'm just gonna eat these candies, and then levitate, apparently. Okay. Alright. Out of this house with the broken lighting. Mm-hmm.
House elves are always a kind best friend. Always happy.
A relaxed jumper. Huh. I need to... There we go. Dark gray swirl.
Revelio.
Ha. Enchanted Scarecrow. This mischievous-looking scarecrow was long ago enchanted to watch over the garden and ward off crows, but now simply harasses gardeners by shouting insults at them while they work. Old Hogwarts cloak, huh?
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Aloha Mora.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I said I would do a quest. I'm just kind of still messing around. Eat somebody's nuts. Steal their loose change. And steal their rules placards. Oop. There's a demiguise here too.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Alright, what do you got for me, Merlin trial?
Revelio.
Ah. Okay, it's the rolling down a hill trial.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Hold on. Ah, not inside.
The young today aren't willing to put in the work to learn magic. Too busy with fizzing whizbees, if you ask me.
Alright. $29 gold. Alrighty. Oh boy. These are definitely physics objects for the boulder to crash through.
Depulso. Levioso. Depulso. Levioso. Depulso.
Come on. Into the hole. Don't come out of the hole. There we go.
Get the best of me.
Okay. Now then. Troll control over there. For now, let's go there. We can always come back here later. Been nearly 2 hours and haven't actually really advanced anything. I mean, there were the bouncing baby beasts. But that's it. In 2 hours. Aside from that, I've just kind of been messing around. Yes, yes, yes.
Revelio. Levioso.
Levitate the owl. I've been distracted again.
Revelio.
What are you? Are you Dracals? Oh, no, you're Puffskeins. I've got Puffskeins. I've got plenty of Puffskeins. Yes, yes, yes. Go and do your Puffskeeny things.
What lies in wait for me in there.
Okay. The Dale family tomb. Right.
Well, my feet didn't turn into beads. That's a good start.
We're gonna steal one of the Dale's distinguished amber cloaks. From the 1400s by the look of it.
Revelio. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Yep, hold on. That looks like a dead end, which means there's something interesting. Oop. Okay. Got too close. Apparently Confringo isn't good enough.
Lumos. Should have known a herbologist would use devil's snare.
Okay, that actually is the way to go by the look of it. So, let's go to the side rooms first.
Confringo.
Spiders, naturally.
Revelio.
Let's see.
Depulso.
Come on. There. A stuffed toy dragon. I'm sure that a number of my viewers would be happy about that. No, can't get up that way.
Revelio.
Have to come from that from a different angle, I guess.
Revelio.
Oh, that's a troll.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, this looks like a slide, so I do believe I'm going to be sliding right into a troll.
You can't be serious.
Okay. The riparian troll, in fact. Flippertrub's club. Okay. Trolls Club. Let's see.
Bombarda.
Ow, that didn't work. That also didn't work. Okay. Okay, don't get backed into a corner. Now I get the ability to use a troll's own rock against it. I'm not sure how I did that, but okay, I don't know how to flip the troll's club onto its face. That was the wrong button. There we go. Combat in this game is really quite easy. This stuff. Also, I do need to remember that I have all these Maxima potions that I should be using. Okay.
A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke.
All right, and let's do yeah, this. Sure.
That should reverse the curse. Hopefully.
All right, return to Samantha. Do I really have to go this slowly? All right. Around this way, perhaps.
Revelio. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
Oh, hey, I found Cobalt's scarf. Ah, this leads us back here. Okay. Still getting ominous music. But I think I've defeated pretty much everything in this tomb now. So, I guess I'll go and fight the other troll now. Unless there is a way to actually, you know, make it work.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Doug Boggs. All right. Levitate the squirrels. The squirrels have been levitated. Alrighty. Oh, it's where I found it before, but there was no troll at that point. There it is.
I take it you're Alexandra's friend.
You have a boss bar. So you're gonna get angry when you see me. Glowing red eyes. Really? 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 Wow, you are terrible at noticing me. Okay.
Bombarder.
Ow. Oh yeah, potions.
Bombarder. Confringo. Protego. Bombarder. Confringo.
All right.
Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarder.
Ow.
Bombarder.
Like theoretically, this troll is it's over leveled compared to me. So, but it's still quite easy. Ouch. Even when I mess up like that. Oop. Ouch. There we go.
I feel awful for Alexandra, but the hamlet needed to be saved from that troll.
Now we have roast troll, because it fell in the fire. Okay. All right. I can't remember if there are difficulty settings. And you know, I'm not actually very good at this game either. Like, I only use like pretty simple combinations of spells.
It's done, Alexandra. I took care of him.
My troll? What? Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. I wish things could have turned out differently for him.
There wasn't much you could have done. He was beyond training. Tried to kill me the entire time.
Goodness. I'm glad you're all right. You're very brave. People in the hamlet had already crafted a moniker for whoever eventually defeated that troll. It was Troll something or other.
Whisperer?
Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
I suppose it's your title now. I need some time on my own. But truly, thank you for what you did.
Okay.
The Troll Whisperer. Seems fitting.
It does not. I did not do any whispering. I was shouting spells at the top of my lungs. Freaking leeches. Ooh, there's a dive spot over there. I'm gonna walk into the water in my clothes in winter. And what am I gonna get from it? A Renaissance cap. I already had one of those. This thing has been sitting down in the at the bottom of this pond, presumably, for at least the last 200 years. I'm not sure it's going to be any good. On the other hand, I got either freestanding clocks or freestanding clocks. All right, back to Samantha. Oh, wait. There's still the cabbage in this area. Now, give me a conjuration spellcraft, actually. Okay. Well, that's farther away than I thought. Broom time. Wait, no. High wing time.
Bust the high wing!
Okay, I thought that there was one closer. Like over there. What's that? Hold on. Okay, quests. Go to where the first crate was spotted. Southwest of Brockborough, across the river. Oh, it's an Ashwinder camp. Southwest of Brockborough. Is there a river? Or, wait a minute. That's Brockborough. That's southwest of Keenbridge. Well, I guess I will go where the, where the waypoint indicates. This will be a Maryland trial, I suppose.
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Rings? Oh, there's an astronomy thing.
Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. This place has seen better days.
Wait, I've been here before. Hold on. Okay, what are the controls? Oh, is it not night? Okay, it's not night.
High wing, go! That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
You want a chalk break?
Stop!
I've heard centaurs.
Couldn't potato! Stop messing around like a penny whistle!
Stupid one. Stupid one.
And yes, I landed in the middle of them, mostly to add insult to injury. Oh, that's a Fwooper. Okay. No, wrong menu.
Aloha Mora.
Alright. Ooh, a rare Fwooper. It fwoops even harder. No, wait, come back here. Dang it. You're not caged. There we go. 1, 2.
Oh no, you.
Alright, come back here. It was bugged. Alright. There you are. And 1, 2, 3.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Okay.
Your life ends here. Shame.
All right. One, 2, 3, and 4. Got it. Oh, good grief! The Ashwinders are back already. Hi, explode. Where'd he go? Yep.
Bombarda.
What? Sticking around like a penny finger. Yes, they want to fail. You will fall.
He says as he falls. Also, I turned one of them into a chicken.
Revelio.
Where'd the chicken go? I don't know. The chicken has absconded.
That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
What is this?
Accio. Descendo. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, that's part of an currently not activated Merlin trial. Oh, I guess I might as well while,
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
while I'm here and the, poachers are gone. Oh, yes. Also, there's a Revelio page around here. Right here. Doxy eggs, stolen by poachers for use in potions. These black eggs come from a doxy, a magical beast sometimes mistaken for a fairy. Oh, this is going to be Reparo.
Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
Oh, there are additional foopers up there.
Merlin himself would be proud.
I mean, that was not that impressive. More Ashwinders down there. They do have a cage. Okay. I suppose I should rescue these foopers from the poachers. Come on.
Revelio.
Okay. It's 4 of them. One, 2, 3, and 4.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Leviosa.
1, 2, 3, and nope, slightly too far. Okay. One, 2, 3, and nope. Okay. Have to catch them unawares, basically, which means I need to wait for them to come back.
Revelio.
Or at least land.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3, and 4. These are just weird owls, really.
I'll look after you.
Okay.
Revelio.
Okay. That one's landed. Ooh, I'm in the wrong set of spells. Still in the wrong set of spells.
Revelio. Leviosa.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One more.
Not going to hurt you. Revelio.
Oop. There we go.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Got it. Okay. Now that I have poached these beasts, they are safe from poaching. Alright. Speaking of beasts, let's see. I'm going to Feldcroft.
Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
Yeah, I'll leave that camp there.
I see you.
Do you? All right. Big windmill. Big water wheel. All right. Goblin camp or something. Do. Wow, the other one basically got to Feldcroft. Oh, also, I wonder...
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Yes, I can pop balloons. Witch or wizard, they're fighting spiders.
I can see why
Hello.
Feldcroft needs help.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Alright.
An utterly pitiful display.
Leviosa! Propaganda! Stupid! Bombarder!
Confringe! Not run away. Intend to die, do you? Still hoping to survive?
Alright. Not too difficult. Ooh. Ranrock suspects there's more of it in Feldcroft. Do not return until you've found it. Hmm.
Revelio.
Uh-huh.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Which is right there. The sheep have already moved in. Alrighty.
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists.
You have a terrible
The
mustache,
same
like just
Falcurs who,
graphically.
I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Alright. Let's see if the...
Aloha Mora.
This... I thought this was Sebastian's house.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Apparently not. Nice cozy house, though. Ah. I found a tower. Here we go. And there's a page.
Revelio.
Let's see. Practice dummies. Sometimes use these to practice spell casting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Okay, which of these was Sebastian's house? I swear it was that one. Perhaps not. Or maybe it was and they're just not in. Alright, so. Back to quests. Alright. I need another 13 moons for Alohomora 3. Alright. To the Hogwarts map. Now, she is... Okay. Ah, right, in the greenhouse. Library annex. And greenhouse.
You up to now?
Wait, I completely spaced. What did I get for delivering the cabbages? Hello, Samantha.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Well, a troll almost killed me.
Well, there was a troll in the tomb.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries.
It wasn't actually that
I
difficult.
can't say I'm surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
All right.
Thank you again for what you did.
Sure. Okay. Beating a curse. All right. It is once again the middle of the night. Let's see. If I remember correctly, there was a moon in the headmaster's office.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it?
There we go.
Revelio.
Okay, that's just that. What? Must have just been some particles. Okay. We're at 2 hours 40. Okay, where are we at quest? Fire and Vice. Alright. We're in the right place. Let's go and meet with Sebastian before he gets himself killed. Secret passages. Alright, Sebastian.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
Is that Slytherin's book?
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Speaking
I'll
of,
decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
It is concerning, but, you know, he's gonna go after it.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know.
Of course he will.
It would mean a lot.
Alright. So, definitely gonna be problems. Really, I should go to one of the professors about this. Sebastian? Nothing to talk about, huh? Alright. Let's get to the main event. Quests. Hello, Snugs. Let's go find Poppy. Far to the north. Where far to the north? Okay. Probably Pitapon Ford, I would say. We can figure out what's going on with the Dug Bogs while we're there, I guess. Also, it's still night, so maybe I can find a moon. What on earth is that Dug Bog fighting? If you say so. Alright. Wait, did I already get a moon from here? Okay, I already got it. Alright. Is there a side quest? Huh, there's no side quest here at the moment. Okay. Alright. Giant purple toads. Inferni lair. Alright. What on earth are all these things fighting? Me? Is this my first Hogwarts Legacy playthrough? It is, yes. Did I already read this note? Okay, technically I'm in combat, so I can't read it. Really? Are you also... Where even are you? Over there. I'm well out of range. Stop sticking your tongue out at me. Alright. Okay.
Revelio.
Is this the way I should go? No, actually. There's a different path, apparently. That way. I just need to get to that side of the river. Like that. Hope I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's like very okay, I find. Like I'm having fun, but I can tell that this is a sort of corporate-y game in that it strikes me as like unacceptable, not unacceptable, unexceptional. Aside from, oh dang it, this is still not the way. Fine, I'll just fly there. There's a lot of stuff they didn't really think through in this game.
Right out of a storybook.
And I can tell that they really sort of dove into and enjoyed the source material. But in terms of their like writing, they just didn't really think things through. And the gameplay's just, you know, pretty standard, but it's fun enough. Okay. That is either a goblin camp or a poacher camp. I'm guessing poacher camp because Poppy's involved.
Revelio.
This is a beast den, but I don't see any beasts aside from you. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yes.
Show yourself.
No.
Right there.
Also no. I'm going somewhere. Leave me be. I can hear them yelling in the background. But they can't catch me when I am at a slow jog. Well, I suppose that's a moderate jog, actually. Let's see. Yeah. This way. Okay. Could have improved the storyline. As a Harry Potter nerd, found it fun to explore the world more than anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Me, I'm only, like, I enjoyed Harry Potter, but I'm not, like, super into it. Hello, Grouse. I can tell that a lot of care went into the sort of vibe of everything. The world is very nicely designed. The sound is excellent. The visual design is very good. Yes, immersive. That's probably a good word for it. But, you know, as someone who's only sort of into Harry Potter and wants this to stand up more on its own as a quality game, it's not quite up to my standards, especially since I recently played Jedi Survivor, which it's just good. Like, it's in all the ways this is okay, Jedi Survivor is really good.
Is
All right.
Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing is fine and currently has 2 babies, which you can come and visit anytime.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the 3 broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Keeping things from Gran, are we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Yeah, like taking on...
That idea.
This way.
All right. Seen a lot of praise for Jedi Survivor. It is well deserved. Ooh, centaurs.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Yes, they seem to be paying attention to us. And always beware of the centaur of attention.
Yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Really? I lost patience long ago. But yes, Jedi Survivor is excellent.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Anyway, the only like really not so great thing about Jedi Survivor is the performance, which is still not great.
That's the 3rd time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Mmm.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Let's see.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Revelio. Pelts. Poor beasts.
This was active recently.
Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Meat. That's not what I meant to do. Fringe brush stroke scarf. Steal a bit of gold from them. And what have we here? Ah, this is goblin silver. And doesn't this look familiar?
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
Yes, the Star Wars games are on
Feeling about this.
on sale for the upcoming Star Wars Day, May the 4th.
Goblin and poacher interests align.
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
No, I'm sure we'll
to say
be
from
less
up here.
discreet for eventually.
Let's get a better lay of the land.
But yeah, May the 4th is Star Wars Day. You know, May the 4th be with you. That's the joke there. Like, a lot of Star Wars games are on sale. Nobody knows what her mother used to always say. Let's see. Duelist, Tracker. What are you? Ranger. Okay.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone. One in Berlin. I heard something.
Oh, did you now?
I'm out. You will not survive. This is your face, Greg. Incendio.
Levioso!
Real quick.
Bombarda.
Nothing more.
Confringo.
Levioso!
Back for more, I see.
Here, I'll find you.
I tried to close to from melee. She levitated the bucket. Okay, hi there. Ah, drat!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Bucket's still levitating. But yes, Jedi Survivor is definitely worth $14. Alrighty.
Reparo.
I'll fix the bridge. Alright. Poppy, how old are you? Are we really sure you should be here
Revelio.
with me? Like, I've been fighting poachers, like, for quite a while now. Alright. Poacher tent.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Shh. Disillusionment would be helpful
It's
here.
a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Oh no, is this a forced stealth section?
That's it. Like that it's the one.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain.
Magnificent monsters, battle royale, six battle-hardened dragons going head-to-head in a battle of claw and wits. Place your bets at the door with attendants scattered around the ring. Okay. Admission with entry only. Okay. Can't get in that way.
Revelio.
Alright. Dragon skulls.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with Travis Totalis.
Alright. Well, this is not a game that has very advanced stealth mechanics, so I'm guessing that's not going to be too hard. Alright, that may be a cage. Yep. Alright, hearing noises back here. Okay. Sheep, hippogriff, chickens. Can't tell what's in that far crate. Alright.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Okay.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
Alright. Reach the captive dragon. Alright.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it.
Revelio.
Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
I'm just stealing all their food. Okay, I'm extremely slow here. Wow. That's the Cruciatus curse? Yeah, I imagined. Okay. All right. So, what are you going to do with it? I guess I could find a place in the room of requirement.
I have the egg.
Ready. The
But-
element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact! Travis Totalis.
Yep. Ow. Okay. Okay. Here we go.
The land returns to the They want to buy us.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, there's another dragon there. Oh, hi.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Ah. Hi there. Yep. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, hi there. Ow. Now, where's you? Hold on. I want... Here we go. There we go.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Apparently, we're the only ones who know Protego. Alright. Poppy, you think you can, Okay, smart. Okay, so now we got a dragon wandering around Hogwarts.
This way.
I mean, there's more another dragon in there. Okay, just the one.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I'm surprised everybody hasn't figured out what's going on over here. It's not exactly subtle.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Nah, I already had a pretty major target.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Alrighty. So, are we gonna tell anybody? Because, you know, we only got one,
Revelio.
Ooh, that's a lot of Dugbogs. We only got one of the dragons.
Time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
All right. Let's see. Snug says, just noticed you're playing as a Hufflepuff. I was thinking about doing another playthrough in that house. Yeah, Hufflepuff, I was a little bit torn between a Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. I think I could fit into both houses pretty easily. But I went for Hufflepuff because they had the nicer common room, really. Okay, quest. Talk to Weasley. Underground Harbor. The Intermediate Transfiguration Library, huh? Where is that? No, map. Underground Harbor, huh? Let's see. Now let's go to the astronomy wing. And here. Snug says play as Ravenclaw for the common room enclosed, but you're Slytherin. Have to agree the Hufflepuff common room is sick. Yes. Oh hey, this was not here before. Oh yes, and Green said remember the Hogwarts motto, which is don't tickle a sleeping dragon, I believe. All right. All right. Oh, hi, Adelaide.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver.
Okay.
He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. It's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
All right.
Who would have thought someone as young as me could... Uncle Roland sends his best. He often asks after you and his owls.
All right. So that's Weasley's office. Weasley. This goes down. I don't want to play Summoner's Court.
Hello, Hamora.
There goes the ghosts again.
Revelio.
Alchemy class. Offered to older students on the rare occasion when demand suffices, alchemy focuses on the four natural elements in the science of transmutation. Let's see. Alright, underground harbor. Hmm. No, that's with the frogs. This is the way to the map room. Hmm. Let's see. So that's going to be the Intermediate Transfiguration Library. Wait a minute, that's... I probably just need to go to the library and then... Okay. Because presumably the Transfiguration Library is just a part of the regular library. Am I going to have to go into the restricted section? Has Professor Weasley given me a... this isn't right, is it? Where am I? Has Professor given me an assignment that requires I go into the restricted section? Actually, this looks like we might be going back to the, Actually, hold on. That was pretty simple the last time I did one of these, right? Hold on. No. Opposite of that. Oh, no, that's another puzzle room. Those take a while. Okay, this goes up. I don't really want to go up, but I suppose up I shall go. Alright, so this is taking us...
Half a bottle of flabbergasted leech, stirred clockwise.
Right. Okay. That's the... seems like the opposite direction from the library. I mean, yes, I could just turn on the path, but... The librarian's not here tonight. So there's nobody to stop me from going in the restricted section. That does kind of look like that's where we're headed.
Revelio.
The heck?
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
That didn't take long.
Aloha Mora.
Alright. What's in here? Suave striped attire. You know, the loot in this game is kind of disappointing. It's almost all interchangeable.
Mine now, demiguys.
Revelio.
No, this doesn't seem right. I'm over here. But I'm still a good 100 meters away. Okay. So that's that. Oh, come on. Okay. I was following the wrong marker, I think. Because this has 2 quest markers. Alright.
Revelio.
Come on. Stop getting stuck in the corridors. Alright. So... Oh, I'm looking for a book. Okay. From the book on intermediate transfiguration. Okay. I'm guessing...
Revelio.
It's on the 2nd floor?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Hello, Sophronia.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Oh boy.
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Okay.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
That was the... Are any of these right? Lena says, I've just joined one of the largest immersion breaks ever seen in a video game. It's not the snake bird. It's not the... Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this.
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the 3 brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Ooh, I don't... Okay, there were 4 founders. It's not Horcrux, I don't think so. I'm guessing it's the Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
That's the... Quaffle?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points.
Which is entirely redundant because of the
Polyjuice
snitch.
Potion allows the drinker to change species.
No, not quite.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Oh, you stretched my knowledge already.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, I can see how Hogwarts Harry Potter fans would love this, though. Alrighty. Help guide the student who wishes to pursue more complicated types of transfiguration. Professor Weasley often recommends it to her advanced students as a bit of light reading. Oh, hey, it's Moth. Interesting. Okay, now I need to figure out how to get to the underground harbor. And because we're in Britain, they spell it with an extra unnecessary U, so it's Harbour. Harbour. Harbour? Hard to say. Alright. Mina says that the quiz was the immersion break. I see. Also, hello, Mina. Alright. The underground harbor. Is, by the look of it, down there. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. That's going to be the Slytherin common room there. Okay. I think I know what to do-ish. I just need to find my way to the Slytherin common room. This looks like it's going up instead of down. This looks promising. Yeah, okay. Here we go. How far into the game am I? I think I'm roughly halfway. Like, I could have done it a lot faster, but I'm doing a lot of, you know, messing around with open world stuff. Okay. Oh, hey, a bathroom. You know, an awful lot of toilets in this place are, broken. I wonder if this is the bathroom. You know, the one that's secretly, a passage to where the evil snake is. Oh, there's a Lumos moth. So, ooh, that's still down.
Aloha Mora.
Weird, I didn't get the prompt for that one. Alright.
Revelio.
And it's just collection stuff back
Hello,
there.
Hamora.
Might as well while I'm here. I don't get down here very often. Man, I'm glad I'm not a Slytherin. Imagine living down here.
Confringo.
A deluxe house cloak. Okay, let's see this deluxe house cloak. Okay, it's level 31, so I can't put it on yet, but I can transmute it. The deluxe... I mean, really, I've got like 4 other similar variants. Like, what's the difference between that and that? It's just... Okay, it's just extra stripes. Alright. I suppose I'm at Hogwarts again. No, it's still winter. I'm going to wear my coat. Alright. And this is a level 2 lock.
Aloha Mora.
Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Oh, hold on, I need to sneak up on this chest. Because wizards. Wow, a lot of stuff down here seems to be kind of bugged.
Revelio.
Detention chamber. Served as the school's physical location for punishing students, though physical torture is no longer utilized during detention, the aura of such horrific practice lingers. Yes. What are you? Gold. Alright, come on. There. Main character whispers their spells when invisible? Yes. Do you like all the side quest collecting games, or you just do things as you come by them? I'm not usually like a completionist or anything, but I will do like side quests and things. Alrighty. But yes, characters do whisper their spells when invisible.
Revelio.
I had said I would.
You should. You should ask her.
Shan't hold my breath for that.
No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that? She looked at me.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
I'm going to do it.
You should, before the next century.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it.
Milady, would thou takest my hand in dance?
Oh.
I did it. I asked her.
Forgetting anything?
No, goodness. Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance?
Thought you'd never ask.
What a handsome couple we make.
Right. Ghosts. This is not where I need to go, is it? No, this appears to be a dead end. Oop, no, that's not what I wanted.
Accio.
Alright.
Revelio.
Let's see. Death Day Party Room. This gloomy, spacious chamber in the lower dungeons of Hogwarts is perfect for occasional Death Day party celebrated here by the castle ghosts. Most mortals will want to avoid such festivities, as the food served is frequently rotting so the ghost can detect its aroma. Okay, so there's... okay. Right, that was not what I was looking for. Underground Harbor. Okay, that's a...
Revelio.
Okay, I'm guessing that only opens from that side. Oh yeah, there's the moth over there. I might as well get it. You.
Lumos.
Follow me. Hold on. No, here. Let's see. Mana says, yeah, that's a great attention to detail you don't normally see in games. Hogwarts Legacy's strongest aspects seem to be stuff like that. Yeah. Like, they really, really worked hard on the world. I wish they had worked as hard on the writing as they did on the world. Now that's the scriptorium. I do not want to go back in there. Okay, this does not seem to be getting me closer to the harbor. And that says I should go that way. So, okay, I'm just gonna go take this flue to the Great Hall, skip some travel. Oh yeah, I've got some challenges to unlock, don't I? Completely forgot about those. Okay, what did I unlock? Challenges. No, that's collections. Challenges. 57% of challenges. Maybe not? I could swear I... Whatever. Oh, Maynard, you want to see something funny? Hold on. Okay, not that. Here. And... here. I can go around in full plate armor. And, if you will listen closely, it does indeed clank like full plate armor. I went to Quidditch practice in this. Not Quidditch practice, flying practice. I wouldn't want to go to Quidditch practice. There's another moth thing. This game mercifully does not contain Quidditch. I have no desire to partake in the sports. I have a feeling I'm about to go swimming in full plate armor. Maybe there's just a door there. This shows up in cutscenes too, the armor I mean. Ooh. My legs get a little bit jittery when I'm running downstairs. Okay. What's this? This is a quest.
I think like a stone.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu panels.
Alright, Okay, now that's just leading me back there again. Does this game have ladders? If so, I hope there's a mod that lets you do the Bloodborne maneuver. There are there ladders? I think there are a few ladders. Okay, I'm mystified by this one, so I'm actually going to turn my my map pathing back on. But first, I'm going to go for a swim in full armor, full plate armor, which apparently weighs nothing. And I'm also swimming in full plate armor in the middle of the night in the winter. Alright, that's enough of that. Actually, I think it's morning now.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Okay. I'll come to that, back to that eventually, I think, and definitely want to do it in full plate armor. Alright, game, where are you leading me? Excuse me. In some ways, I am probably the most eccentric student in Hogwarts. Hold on, my phone's making noise at me now. Oh. Alrighty. Yes, I run upstairs.
Subterranean. My fizzing whizbeer is still brewing.
Oh, hi,
These things take
Weasley.
time.
Okay. Alright. So from here to here? There's a... Oh. Underground harbor. Or, sorry, harbour. Full plate armor. Alright, here I am at the underground harbor.
So this is the underground harbour.
I just skipped stones through the boat. Oh, hold on. I need to sneak up on the chest. Somehow I managed to quiet the clanking. Alrighty. So I guess this is where the first years arrive. Alright. Please tell me the game has mimic chests. Not that I've encountered. Like, those chests you need to be in stealth in order to open, but I've not encountered mimic chests. Landing for boats delivering first-year students to the Black Lake to Hogwarts.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Weasley. Missed opportunity. I don't know if there are mimic chests in Harry Potter. And yes, I am going to attend Transfiguration class in full plate armor. Alright. Oh yeah. They're still playing around with whatever charm that is on the walls. And I'm sure that if I was to go up into the courtyard, they would still be playing with that hat. Alright, so now back to having the map pathing off. I want to challenge my navigation, so I am going to the Transfiguration Courtyard. Scarf truly completes that outfit, yes. Missed opportunity in a world where you can get eaten by your monster book of monsters. Yeah, I've not encountered that. Favorite bit from the third movie. Like, what even is the point of the monster book of monsters? Like, why? Why would you create a book that attacks you? Oops, excuse me. Okay. Because it's funny.
He often asks us.
I mean, it is funny, but oh, thank you, Adelaide. But it's not exactly conducive to studying. Oop, I have turned black.
Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Taking owls a bit too literally, if you ask me.
Oop. Let's
How
see.
does Garrett's subterranean concoction sound? Too obtuse?
Okay, Neridia. What's his name? That's Mr. Weasley. Same reason you get an invisible book of invisibility. That is probably even worse. Alrighty.
Beautiful.
Is that the textbook? Test answers. Yep. This kills the owl.
Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a
Natty.
lifetime to master.
Natty is unfazed by me at this point.
We needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Do we? Sebastian looks confused. Okay. F space left space. No, that's backwards. So Left space F. Okay. Left space F. Very well. I can now make moths or butterflies, whatever that is.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
It's my lucky armor, Professor. Let's see. Proof that in-engine cutscenes are superior. Flourish and Blot's got 500 invisible books of invisibility and never found them. I think my hand was completely disconnected from arming that cutscene. I would not be surprised.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments...
the slit.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
I mean, I just had to buy a pot
I will say
and
I'm
seeds.
especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
I can't remember, but sure.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
All
If you
right.
wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Okay. So, transform objects and enemies into alternate forms, whether puzzle solutions or harmless knickknacks.
Glad to see you are paying close attention to my
Leviosa.
transformation spell.
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Oh no.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to...
Accio! Confringo! Bombarda!
Bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meat mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Oh no, I'm not gonna get poor Amit involved in this, am I? Oh dear. Snug says only problem is I forget to change my silly outfit before major emotional part in the game. Can't really take it seriously. Makes sense.
Nice to see you, my
Sebastian, don't get into too much trouble. All right. Now, don't want to get into anything too major at the moment, but I would like to do one more thing. Shadow of the Mine. Here we go. Let's meet Poppy at the Three Broomsticks and figure out what to do with the dragon egg. And hopefully this is not too involved. I think I'll go back to my winter gear now. I think if I show up, if the dragon hatches, the dragon egg hatches, and I'm wearing full plate armor, I think it's going to get the wrong idea. I could just wear the helmet. Okay. Where's my light? Nice. Here we go. The sleek sorcerer hat. There we go. All right. To Hogsmeade. I think I'll walk on this occasion. Nah, I will fly. Because we are getting towards the end of the stream. But I'll walk to the outside. Powdered bat spleen. Leave my bats alone. They're doing fine in my bat cave in the room of requirement. Animated fresco. Oh, I can see people back behind there hiding. I wonder what exactly that's a fresco of. Like, is it a particular scene? Yes, I can see them wobbling back there. Wait, fresco's not the right word, is it? Okay. Oh, is that something to do with the Hogwarts motto? The don't tickle a sleeping dragon thing. Alright. You need a hat, buddy? Alright. Actually, can I can! Off we go! Surprisingly, despite how often I've brought Highwing out near other people, she hasn't pecked anybody yet. Oh, that was a bit of popping. Alright. Not sure how my hat's staying on. And I suppose that Highwing is not going to be allowed into Hogsmeade. Even if I land. Magic? But isn't the whole thing about hippogriffs is that you have to be really polite to them or they'll attack you? Can't enter while mounted. Okay. Oh, no, my hat. Okay, how do I, Okay. That can't be comfortable. Alrighty, 3 broomsticks. Alright.
Just because you know
Okay. Oh, she detected me through the wall. Alrighty. A bar! The perfect place for underage wizards to hang out, right? Alright, Poppy. What do you got?
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp.
Right.
I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free
I'm not
was
Merlin.
wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Boy, am I gonna have to sneak into a dragon's lair?
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. Alright then. That brings us to 4 hours. And that's after I started late. Nothing warms a body like incendio. Alrighty, so time to wrap up for the day. Let's talk schedule. So, this Sunday at 4 p.m., Shifty and I are starting a new co-op series, Vintage Story, which is like Minecraft, but more in-depth. So, that should be interesting. I have no idea how it's going to go. There's a lot to it. But we'll see. So, Sunday, 4 p.m., and then Friday, 1 week from now, at 7 p.m.-ish Mountain Time, more of this. Until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!